Friendship Games intro, it was kind of fun to listen to and great to listen to. And it's really kind of entertaining to see these two schools find each other, and the song here is just great. The next song, the I can't say the song completely. I don't even know what it's about, but I'll just call it the Cantalottai musical song, I guess. Sung by Wayne Batash. I'm sorry, I just can't understand or know this song much, but I do like it. This song is good. I know people really didn't like marching band songs at all, but I found this pretty watchable and enjoyable. Even though it may be not for everyone, I can still enjoy it. Next song is Another Me I Haven't Met, or What More Is Out There, is really much Disney related. Seriously, every time I hear this song, Twilight Sparkle is more of a Disney princess and more than an actual character. And in this Twilight Sparkle, she isn't a princess, she's just a regular human. You know, I can understand that they're trying to make this version of Twilight more different than the Princess one, and I do like the effort, but it just makes her more of a Disney princess than just a fabulous singer like Princess Twilight is. In this song, I really don't know the names of the song, but I found it okay to say the least. It's really not one of my favorites in this movie, but it's fine for what it is. Even though it's mostly about two schools fighting against each other, and it's like Battle of the Bands, but it's more like a school versus school type thing. It's not one of my favorites, but it's not terrible to say the least. Unfortunately, the last real song in this movie is a villain song, and it's called Unleash the Magic. Oh my gosh, I really didn't like this song that much at all. Why? Well, it's like some kind of, I really don't know the name of the movie is, but it's kind of like that song from a different movie that's more school related and stuff. And yes, it's another cliche again. I don't know. I really didn't like this song as much. And Principal Cinch's voice singing is really not terrible, but it's not all that good. I really didn't enjoy this song that much, and to be quite honest, it's really not enjoyable to listen to. Also, the credit song right there in front of me, for some reason I can't play it because it might cause copyright and stuff. I'm not sure why they allow no copyright stuff to the other ending songs, but for some reason they really want this to not to be heard by anyone on YouTube or something. But anyway, that song is good, but it's not better than like A Friend for Life or Shine Like Rainbows. But anyway, the songs in here are pretty mixed, but I'll pretty enjoy some of them as much. So anyway, let's talk about the main reason why I didn't have a problem with Twilight Sparkle in this movie. She only makes a cameo at the end of the movie and nothing more. There was a deleted scene where she has a talk with Sunset Shimmer about the friendship games, but apparently that really didn't affect her since she never came back to this world. I know that this movie is supposed to have more focus on Sunset Shimmer, but they also put a little too much focus on Human Twilight. And just to let you know, I'm really fine that if Princess Twilight doesn't make an appearance in the next movie. But the thing is that the reason why I ignore this part in this movie is because it's kind of obvious that Princess Twilight was never going to be in this movie to begin with because of her inner counterpart. See, in this movie, she really, to be quite honest, I think she's pretty much there, so there's another Twilight Sparkle in this movie. And I understand that they're making her more development, and she's more different than the main five. I don't qualify Sunset Shimmer at all because she's a pointy counterpart, and And when she literally met them, she has a completely different personality. And I think the reason why Princess Twilight has this problem with Starlight Glimmer at the exact same time is because they want to put more focus on Human Twilight, on how she's more different in this world. I really found that development kind of worked, but it's really sad to not see Princess Twilight in this movie whatsoever. But I was fine with that because I can understand why. You see, I really found this movie pretty good, but at the same time trying to love it for what it is. I mean, for 6 songs in this movie were good, and some of them were okay and really weak. They try to put more effort on Sunset Shimmer to understand more about magic, and when she says that Twilight Sparkle has her own problems in Equestria, I really didn't like that quote that she said, because even though she may be right, but Twilight Sparkle put Sunset Shimmer into this world. In my opinion, I think this movie series is pretty much all about Sunset Shimmer, of how she knows about friendship. And besides, I think the reason why these movies exist is because Sunset Shimmer isn't ready to come back to Equestria, because she isn't ready to understand magic or handle magic or understand friendship yet. In this movie, she's kind of getting slightly better, but she really isn't completely. This movie was mixed. It has some of its moments, it has some of its bad moments, but some of the characters in here, like Flash Sentry, is really useless. Also, Spike the Dog in this movie, this version of Spike the Dog, is really not that interesting. In fact, they really watched this thing out completely. Why? Well, all they ever gave them is the ability to talk, and that's it. There was nothing else in this movie that he really done. The only thing that he ever did in this movie was this. Yeah, that's basically all he ever does. And the difference is that in this movie, she doesn't have a love interest to Riley whatsoever. I know they're trying to make him completely different, but to be quite honest, it's really not a good development whatsoever. I found the Dragon Spike better than this one, because at least they gave him a purpose, even though in the first episode when she got a crush on Larry to begin with, but in this movie, all he ever did was talk in this scene. That's basically it. He's really not anything development whatsoever. The only thing that interesting to know about this is that he was created by Twilight Sparkle. She didn't got him from a pet store or anything. She just made him for some reason. I really don't know how it works, even though it may be a minor thing considering the fact that Twilight in this movie is also smart, but I don't even understand how she managed to make Spike. It just doesn't work for me. Anyway, this movie was good. It's not one of my favorite Equestria Girls movies, but it's still something that I really can't watch or enjoy like the other two. I mean, the problems I have is Sunset never saying sorry to Twilight, I'm sorry, it's never gonna go away, and the songs were good, but not one of the best in the Equestria Girls series. And while most of the scenes like Sunset and Twilight's development were good, they're just not handled well. I do like Human Twilight, but her development so far has gotten slightly better, but it's not completely. People may say that they want to have Human Twilight on this other team because of plot relevance. Well, let me tell you, Human Twilight is from a different school. Get over it. It's supposed to be, it wasn't a cliche that I don't talk about. She was in a different school, not the same school. And besides, I think the reason why Pinkie Pie saw her in the first movie as a mention is because she probably went to somewhere else. But, and also, just to let you know, Pony Pinky and Human Pinky know each other in the Bluebirds. So this is why that Pinkie Pie and Human Pinkie Pie completely know both worlds, just like Sunset and Twilight. But anyway, this movie was good. It's not one of my favorites or one of the things I really watch, but I found it okay to say the least. I give Friendship Games a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Anyway, in the next movie, Legend of Everfree, even though without Human Princess Twilight's involvement, I'll still review that movie. But since they review 5 sneak peeks, I really have no interest in the movie whatsoever. I still watch it and I'll probably review it, but for what it's looking, it's starting to become worse and worse and worse. I'll talk about all that when I review it when it comes out.